QuickSand, and we're going to be doing an experiment.
Yes, we have this really cool Crayola Chemistry Set that actually I think we purchased at the start of our COVID season. Is that right, Taylor?
Yeah.
And we've done a few experiments, and so this one we thought we would go ahead and record. So what are we making today, Taylor?
QuickSand.
QuickSand. Okay. And as we have actually gotten some supplies together, and we are going to go through our instruction book, Color Chemistry. It's a lab set, and like I said, it's made by Crayola. And we're going to go through this. So what we need, it gives you all of the items that you'll actually need for this experiment, and then we're going to follow it.
Yay.
1, 2, 3. We're going to follow it.
I didn't know what to say.
That's okay. Okay, so we need our coloring mix. The kit actually came with a whole bunch of colors. We have blue and, what do you have, Taylor?
Yellow.
And
black.
And we have 2 more.
And white.
Red and white. And then we started doing some mixing. I'm just going to pull this, Taylor. Okay, make sure you can stand in the picture. We have these little sets here where you can pour a little of the color in, the color additive in, and then you can start making your own color. So Taylor is actually squeezing a few drops of yellow into a beacon. And I know it looks kind of orange, but it's actually yellow.
I'm trying to make mine look like the desert.
Let's kind of angle this a little bit better, Taylor, so they can see us work. Okay. All right, so he's gonna put in some yellow. Okay, so first thing that they say that we'll need
water
are our mixing pot strips, which is here, the colored ink, a measuring cup, which I have here, and we also have the measuring cup that was provided by Crayola. Water, we've already gotten 2 cups of water, and we will need some cornstarch. We have this in the pantry.
Cornstarch.
Because of course this is COVID season, so you kind of always go to your pantry. You don't just run to the store. So we have this cornstarch from our pantry. We each have a small bowl. Hold your small bowl up, Taylor. And we also have our
plate, just in case if we overfill it.
We can't see your plate. You didn't show us yours. You have one too? Okay, cool.
Put this back.
All right. Okay, so step 1, we're going to fill the beaker half full of water. Half full. So this is your... No, you're going to pour, honey.
Oh, I thought you were going to pour.
No.
You were holding it.
It's your experiment. I'll help you. Half full. Start pouring. Where are you going? Come back over. You're going too far away, Taylor. Come back over. Okay, stop pouring. Okay. Pour some more. Let's get, so it's at 100. To get halfway, we need to go to, what's half of 100? Do you know?
50.
50 is right. Okay, so we're going to go to 50. Okay, there's 50. We're at 50. All right, so we didn't need that much water after all.
Yeah.
Okay, so we poured that half cup of water. We're going to use the little pipe here. And you said that you wanted some orange. Ooh, look at that go up there.
Then I think
2 to 4 drops. 1, 2.
Wait.
2.
3, 4.
Okay. 3 to 4 drops.
Just pouring the extra.
Okay. If you feel like you had any extra, you could put it back in. Do you want to mix them now?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I think you had black here.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if you put anything with
yeah.
black, it's going to make it black. Ooh, Taylor.
Actually, I better not.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so go ahead and squeeze it back in there.
I don't know. I don't know how to squeeze the orange in there, and I can't squeeze the black in there.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to just sit this here. We Probably should have had an extra plate, but we have a little plastic bag here. We're gonna sit that on the plastic bag. Okay. Measure out 1/3 cup of cornstarch and add it to our mixing bowl. Here's your cornstarch. Here's your 1/3 cup. You have to scoop out 1/3 cup. All the way. That's not a full cup.
Okay.
All the way. Make it a big old cup. Big full. Make it full all the way, Taylor. Let me help you a little bit. Yeah, scoop all the way down and grab a big old heap.
Wow, this is super soft.
Yeah, don't eat it. Okay, there it is for your bowl. It'll be okay. It's cornstarch, and we all know that we cook with cornstarch. I guess I should have gave like the warning, don't eat the supplies. So Taylor is going out really quickly to wash his mouth. But cornstarch is very silky and smooth to the texture. So it feels really soft. So it'll make things white and doesn't taste like anything. Taylor, what did it taste like? Come on back to the video, Taylor. What did it taste like, Taylor?
Nothing. But it's super soft.
Super soft. That's right. Okay, so that's 1/3 cup. Go ahead and add it to your bowl. No, to your bowl.
Oh, I don't know which bowl.
That's okay.
Wow.
That's okay. Make it a little bit messy, but we're going to have some fun. Okay. And because I'm doing the same thing as Taylor, I'm going to go ahead and add in my 1/3 cup. Let's see if we can. So I have my bowl here too, because we're going to both enjoy in on this experiment.
I'm just gonna
1/3 cup.
I'm just gonna get a towel to wipe my hands.
No, Taylor, it's part of the mess we're going to make right now.
Okay.
If you
I want to
leave,
keep this on my hands.
we can't see you.
So soft. I want to keep it on my hands.
Yeah. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're going to slowly add our coloring into our water, our colored water to the cornstarch and mix together with 2 fingers. 2 fingers like this. I told you it was going to get a little messy. Slowly add and mix. Slowly add and mix. We can't see you adding.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Okay.
Slowly add and mix, Taylor. Where are your 2 fingers? Gotta be mixing with your 2 fingers, buddy.
Wait, at the same time?
At the same time.
Okay, wait. Let me put my sleeve up. Oops.
That's okay.
Goodness.
Keep going.
Oh my
See, I really want to get a good shot at this.
Whoa.
Well, we might have to do another video. We aren't so great at this, are we? This would be the bloopers.
Can I really wash my hands after this? Like,
Yes.
this is a mess.
Why is it so dark?
I don't know. Wait.
Nope, I get it.
Yeah, you might want to get it.
Okay, that's a lot better. So mix it up. Now I'm gonna do mine too.
Oh my.
So again, we're going to go halfway to this beacon. It was 100, and so halfway from 100 is
50.
50.
Again. Oh my goodness.
And
now
Taylor used yellow.
this is kind
I
of
think I'm gonna use a drop of red.
away.
So
Like lava. Like lava rock mixed up. Okay, how longer do I have to do this?
it's not all the way mixed, is it?
I think it is.
Okay. So let me get some out of mine. And then remember we had some of your blue in here. I mean some of your black. So
Why did they even add black? Because you can, if you want to mix, like, you won't be able to see. The black is not a good choice.
okay, so mine came out purple.
Ooh.
So we'll see what happens.
Doesn't it blend in with your bowl? I mean, like, it did purple. Okay, right now I feel like I'm just mixing with my hands macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese, really?
Yeah. Because like this, look. Oh my goodness, it's all gone.
Well, remember we're making QuickSand. We'll mix it until all the lumps have dissolved. Do you still feel anything lumpy?
No. Other than my hands.
Other than your hands.
But
Now it says pour the mixture onto the foam or disposable plate. So pour your mixture onto your disposable plate.
okay.
Slowly and gently press your finger into the mixture. Why is yours so wet, Taylor? Oh, mine is exploding over here.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, mine is super liquid-like. Ooh, I didn't know if I'm doing the wrong thing right now, but now
Now you measured the right amount.
No, I didn't. I don't know. I stopped at the second line of 50.
No, you stopped at the 50. I was watching you.
Okay, I think I'm done. Am I right?
I don't know. I think you need to look at mine. Because now they just want to know what happened. So we've actually finished preparing our QuickSand. And I will tell you that mine is getting super gooey.
I will tell you that actually looks good. Can I feel it?
You may. Feel at the bottom of it and how stiff it feels. Even though I'm mixing it, it still feels
I'm gonna mix
gooey.
Whoa, that actually
So they can't see that.
cool.
So you have to show them your plate.
You can't really see it, but it's in there.
You want to just mix mine on top of yours?
Yeah, let's see black.
Because even though I don't have any lumps and it feels really liquidy, so like this, even at the bottom, it's really hard. So it's not quite like slime, but it just feels like something's just stuck in there.
Whoa, that is cool.
So you can still feel it being stiff, can't you, Taylor?
Wait, look. Can you see some of that black right there? Some of the black still stayed in. Whoa.
So it feels interesting. Even though it's all mixed up, it's like we can feel the different texture, can't we, Taylor?
Yeah.
So what does the texture feel like to you?
It kind of feels like liquid rock.
Liquid rock.
Yeah.
Or like glue.
Yeah. Because like it's kind of, because like it feels like liquid rock to me because like the stuff is still in there and it's liquid, so like liquid rock, I would say.
Yeah.
Kind of like I broke a rock, then the rock had like liquid, then but it still had to rock to it. That's kind of feels like to me.
Yeah, but every now and then it's like you feel clumps, but it's not really clumpy, right?
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. Yay.
Here's some more. Mix that one up.
Ooh.
I had some of the cornstarch fall out. So now my hands are really all gooey and sticky.
No.
And one thing we did not do, Taylor, we did not bring us napkins over to our workstation. But that's okay. So we're just going to look up QuickSand. What is QuickSand really all about?
They have, I think I know. They suck you in.
Mm-hmm.
They suck you in. But I don't really know if this is QuickSand because, like, I think we made it the wrong way because it's like liquid sand.
But yeah, but then at the bottom you can feel it getting sticky. So if this were QuickSand, if we had a whole bunch and someone put their foot in it, it would be hard for them to get their foot out. You know? So it says QuickSand.
I wish I could try that right now. I wish this video was super messy, then I could actually try that.
Okay, but real QuickSand, so this is not real QuickSand. This is actually just our Crayola crafting experiment where we simulated QuickSand using our Argo cornstarch that we actually had in the pantry. But for real QuickSand, Taylor, it says that QuickSand is a colloid consisting of fine granular material such as sand, silt or clay, and water. So we did have water in ours.
Yeah.
And the other thing that we had was the cornstarch. And of course we added our coloring to it. So if we could still do this experiment without any color, couldn't we? And it would just look white. What do you think about that?
Oh, how about we do that in the next video?
Okay. Let's see what happens if you add a drop of another color. So right now, my mixture was purple and Taylor's mixture was yellow.
But now it's
and we mixed them. So we're going to see what happens if we add a drop of blue. 1 drop of blue.
And there goes blue. Into the spray.
Now that was a cool effect.
Yeah. That was a cool effect. Blue might be the king.
Of course it is.
Cover the whole thing up.
So now it's like this. I really need a napkin, don't I?
I want to use black and see what black does. We'll create a black hole.
Oh, wow. I don't know if it'll create a black hole, but I think it will be very interesting.
So let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see. I wish we could have the camera up so they could see it too, Taylor. Let's see what happens when we add the black.
It looks white, but we're not using white. Okay, now you can kind of see it. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to keep letting it look like
Whoa.
that. Did you drop some of my hair?
No, I didn't drop it in your hair.
But I asked that question because this is actually hard to get out. Because like, see, look, it's all over my sleeve now. Wow.
But look, the more that you don't mix it up, it looks like it's getting solid again.
No.
Taylor, we'll have to look up how they make glue because cornstarch might be an ingredient in making glue. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can pull your
sleeve up. Yeah. Sleeve. Getting super duper duper.
And even though I've already kind of dried my hand off here, like I let it dry, there's no real mess like on my fingers. Like it's solid. It's not sticky anymore.
Oh my
Feels rather normal. Yeah.
Okay, now my hands are like water getting like in all over the place and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're getting all over the place. It's even covering my nails. My nails are blending in.
Yes, they are. That was very interesting about the color mixture, though, when we plopped that color in.
Oh.
And like I said, even though it's like liquid, when you're touching it, it looks solid.
Hold your hand up. Hold your hand up. You know, wait. So you know those like lines on your hands? Look what you did.
Wow, show it to the camera.
Look. Look, I made the lines on my hands white.
Yeah.
These might all be the colors that make white because like make my hand white and we didn't even use white.
Well, always remember that color white is the absence of color. And so when you have black, that means that all colors are blended into that to help make it black. So white is the absence of color. Black is a combination of all colors. Okay?
Oh. Because they all make, so that's what makes black?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How are you doing
even
that?
I stopped playing in it just for a minute there and it's dry. So I'm like, I feel like I'm free to pick up my phone now. It says that quicksand forms in saturated loose sand when the sand is suddenly agitated. When water is in the sand and it cannot escape, it creates a liquefied solid that loses strength.
I am not going to the beach anymore.
Oh, yes, we are. But that is a good...
I'm just kidding.
That's a good comparison, Taylor. So right when you're walking into the water at the beach, when you're waiting just on the beach side and if you stand there long enough, your feet kind of sink into the sand, right?
Yeah.
But we're able to get loose. I think if you were in quicksand, real quicksand, it would be really hard to get away and you couldn't really get out and get your feet out of that.
try. But you just did like, how did you do that?
I just stopped getting my hands wet.
Stick it out of the Oh my goodness. Pink is still winning. Wow. Alright, look. Pink even covered black.
No, that's just because we didn't have a lot of black. I used less black than I did pink.
I'm only trying to use white.
Okay. Just a few drops. Okay, that's good.
Mix it up, mix it up. Agitate, agitate. Agitate.
Do you feel it getting sticky at the bottom when you're not moving it?
It's so sticky.
And it's almost like it has a solid consistency when you don't bother it. I guess the same thing that's happening on the plate is what we actually see happening on my hands.
No. My hands are stuck.
Taylor, how did you like this experiment?
Put one hand up. Good. It's good.
What made it so fun for you? Tell me the best part about it.
We got to like get messy because I kind of like getting messy, but not too messy.
Okay.
That was fun.
That was fun, getting a little messy. And I think it'll be an easy cleanup. So, yeah, we don't have to worry about that either.
Because we have a napkin.
Yeah.
Wash cloth time.
Yeah, we have our wipes. We'll go ahead and wipe the table right on up. And we will
What
clean
if
this.
we just used all of it, then we filled up the whole plate all the way up to here?
Oh, goodness. That would be a mess.
Then we bought more, then we used all of it, then filled up the whole house.
Now, see what's interesting? I don't know if you all can see this on the table. Taylor just dropped a few drops on the table here. And this was all things that we had kind of spilled over on the table as well. But in a little bit, this is going to dry, and it's going to form a solid once again. So that is really interesting about this. Just keep watching it. Don't get it wet anymore. Just wait and watch. And it's going to form a solid. Okay?
Okay.
So what else do you want to tell the people?
I don't know. Maybe we would try a thing. Maybe you try doing like no color on the next episode.
Okay. And
or we will make electric worms or erupting volcano.
okay. And we have to think. So like I mentioned earlier, we had this this color chemistry set, and it has over 50 different experiments that you can do with your child. And so it's really fun. It keeps them engaged in the summer, especially with being in the house as we are.
Actually, you're stuck.
Your hand is not stuck. So I look forward to the next few experiments that we'll do. Just to name a few, they have the erupting volcano, which we have not tried yet. We actually have to do a little research on volcanoes.
Yeah, but we tried the sticky slime, but it wouldn't work, so we can't show y'all that.
And then we have glowworms and watercolor ice. Then they have colorful algae, tornadoes in a bottle, and so much more, all on this one little kit. And I think it was right around $20 for the children. So, like I said, really great entertainment for the summer, something that we all could enjoy. All right. Oh, I wanted to bring you back to this. So, remember I mentioned that the liquid was wasted on the table? Taylor kind of went back in, but you can see that it's now solid. It's now solid. I can just move it around. Okay. It's really interesting. Really cool.
But really, how did you actually get your hand?
I stopped putting my hands in it, and it just dried up.
Okay.
See? They just dried up. All right. Well, this is Mommy. Oh, what's my name, Taylor? He didn't give me a name. This is Taylor's mom and Cool Tea. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.